All right, we got a little late day ride along here. Going to pick up some food for dinner. You can see everything kind of dried out for the most part. We got time and temp here. Almost 5:30, 36 degrees. It was warm today. That obviously will not be the case next weekend. But I just wanted to talk about, hopefully the video is recording sound. I wanted to talk about how today went for me and how if you have like a small business, like or you're a part-time guy, this is perfect for the part-time guys. My day went from waking up to, should I do anything so AKA making no money from the landscape work or the snow work, whatever, to making a few $100s easily. And, you know, the big guys, you know, it's a few $100s isn't much. I'm not trying to make it seem like it is. It's not, you know, but just keep an open mind. So my day went from questioning whether I should just salt 2 houses, okay, because those are my automatic salts, to doing them whatever, okay. Those aren't much. To then having another guy reach out to me for some more salt. So my 2 biggest driveways wanted salt. Well, I guess I have one technically bigger than the other ones, but whatever. But two very big driveways, so more salt, good. And then lastly, I had one of the guys, you know, he reached out that I was on the fence about. He reached out thanking me, appreciating salting today. So that's reassured confidence in that. And then he has like this, he had this mess of a tree. I think I took pictures and I might be putting it in. But he had this mess of a tree that was like half down, like hanging over his driveway, and it's entangled in vines, and it's just basically a complete mess. He wanted me to take care of it. I told him, look, I'm like, the way this is, it was suspended so far in the air, I couldn't do, like, I just couldn't. I also had plans and stuff today, this afternoon, and I couldn't do that. But rather than tell him no, I told him, look, I can't, but here's what I can do. It was like, for X amount, I only charged him $125, which was about 20 minutes worth of work. I told him, for $125, I can get your driveway going. Like I could get it widened to your driveway and the height of at least my truck, so I could pass under that mess, that viney mess, and what do you call it? And you know, get to be able to so I could plow and they could whatever. So they could have room to turn around. So he liked that. We ended up going with that. You know, that's how my day went from basically absolutely nothing to like $400. So all in all, pretty happy. Stay tuned. Peace. All right, good afternoon. We have snow falling, just starting to fall here in Hopewell. We're all ready to go here. We got spreader queued up, a couple shovels for walkways. These are the bags of salt that are going in the truck for later. Got sand. Starting to stick to the grasses and stuff here. It's a new car. But plows all on, ready to go. We're just gonna get these cars locked up. Got our trusty little timber. That's good. Sarcasm, it's not good. All right, I'm just gonna get the list out of the back of the truck. I'm ready to go. This on to the side here. This over there, and we're ready. I'm just gonna update the list, but we're ready to go. Forecast is all over the place. They don't really know. The National Weather Service was saying originally it was like nothing. Then all of a sudden it's a big storm. The biggest warning we got was 6 to 9. Then it was 4 to 8. Now it's 5 to 8. I don't know. They backed it down a little bit. We'll see. Honestly, I think it's 6 inches is a fair guess. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna fix the way my little, snow reader is. I don't think wind is going to be a huge factor, but you can see. Come out here. The flakes are big. They're fluffy. They're big, wet flakes right now. But the temperature is going to plummet. So I think what's going to happen is it's going to be, because we're close to freezing now. So you have these big, thicker flakes. I think it's going to be a heavier snow to start, which is coating the driveway. And this driveway has a salt layer on it. So it's going to coat that quick. And then it's going to, turn into a fluffy top layer. So we'll see. It's going to be a quick mover though. It's almost 2:30 now, and it's going to be completely out of here in under 12 hours. So it looks like 1-2 o'clock overnight it's going to move out. And then I checked in with not all my clients, but a few of them, and it looks like nobody's really going to be out tonight. So we'll just hit the ground running in the wee hours in the morning. I'm hoping like 3 o'clock, and start getting these driveways knocked out, and hopefully by like 7-8 a.m. everybody's good to go. So, but that's the update there. Make sure this closes with that corner. A little bit of space in between there. Go back here. Actually wash this where my dog lives, but contracts. I'm gonna actually open this passenger seat out of the snow, and so it's like to be in a plow truck. You get your controller that I hold. Honestly, it lives pretty much just thrown in one of these cubbies until it's time. You got your contracts. Every contract's different, whether it's seasonal prepay, or here's a blank one actually. So this is a blank one. I believe this is a per storm contract, blank one. Talked about this one has salt in it. So this is basically if I encounter somebody like this storm that wants it. Here's my pricing. So it depends on the size of the driveway. So this is for a very small driveway, like this one right here. I would consider myself here a very small driveway. I think it's under 60 feet or something like that, under 75 feet. So 2 to 4 inch event is $55. A 4 to 6 is $75. I'm hoping we get, if we get like 6.5 to 8, if we get in here, my lowest charge would be $95, and so on. Once you get above 10, it's there's a typo in this one, but it's the 115 or whatever your rate is, plus $8.50 an inch. There's a lot of legal stuff. And yeah, so here's like my rate table for the season. So your small driveway is under 75 feet. Your mediums, which would be like double the size of a small, so anywhere from 75 to 150. And then your larges, which is 151 plus. Now, that's, you know, obviously we're not talking like 2 or 3 mile driveways. But the biggest one I have is, I have a couple that are like 1/4 of a mile, which are pretty long, but they're so easy. Honestly, those are so much easier than the small ones. So, but there's the rates for these. And then, you know, if you have, if you got like a 2-foot snowstorm, you're talking, you know, let's say 150, if you are for the big guys who don't pay, it would be like one. So for this storm, I'm going to guess we're in the 6 to 8 inch range. So this one guy's going to have to pay me $135. But if we had a 2-foot storm, like 20 inches, 24 inches, you're paying $155 plus $850 times the extra inches. So let's just do simple math. Let's say we had 20 inches that fell. We're not having a 20-inch storm, but let's just say we had 20 inches that fell. It's $850 times 10 extra inches, because we go up to 10. So 10 extra inches. So that would be 85 plus 155. And that's the total to plow them out. Shoveling. If you want me to shovel your walkway in front of your garage, I'll plow as close as I can to the garage, in between the cars, whatever you want. It's based on $120 an hour. So basically what I do is charge by the minute. So it's $2 a minute with a 5-minute minimum. So even if it takes me 30 seconds to shovel your walkway, there's at least a $10 charge to get out of the truck. And, you know, it's all rough. Yeah, so here's an example. If it takes you 6 minutes, you're going to get a $12 charge. Also, a thing to make clear to the customers is it's not always going to take the same amount of time to shovel the same thing. So they might have a walkway that for this particular storm could take 6 minutes. Next storm, it might take me 8. It might take me 12. It depends. You have fluffy snow, you have heavy snow, you have 2-inch storms, you have 20-inch storms. So those are all things to take into consideration. And salting, I have a whole breakdown for calcium chloride and stuff like that. But if you just want basic rock salt, which most of our clients who salt, unless otherwise noted, it's just basic rock salt. It's this actually is a typo, because earlier in the contract it went up. This is actually, we're now at 24. See, this is an old contract that I had. This is a big typo that I did not proofread. This is like extras that I just tried to kind of have a few extras that I typed in case you know, Joe Schmo along the way wants me to plow his driveway out. But we're really at $24.99 for salt now, with $25 applied. And yeah, that's it. Now here we're gonna go in. Hang with me tight. Okay. And what I want to do is just create. I don't want to show you, but because it has everybody's personal information on it. But I'm just gonna write the date of the storm. I'm gonna list the clients, list their address, list what I did, and list what date and time everything was serviced. So everything will just be serviced. Tomorrow's date at this point, which is the 20th. Happy Inauguration Day. and then I'll just I'll jot down the times. Sometimes it's also nice to know, you know, are they a prepay? Are they, you know, because then you don't bill them. But I just like to know when I did what. So that's how I do it. I know some guys have these fancy apps that they pay $1 million for. Small fish, so not doing anything like that. But I'm going to just write down my clients now, so that saves me some time throughout the middle of the night, and go from there. But everybody have a great safe time plowing through this storm. Peace.